Hello, the game has started. My opponent has opened with Bavin. Looking at the J and the F as the tiles to get rid of. I have Jaffa for 28. I have Jamb and Jambs for 37. It's a good score. Just wondering about Jib. 23. Java. No, I don't have Java. I've only got the 1A. What about Jamb through the A? Yeah, 32, and I'll keep the S. Not a good pickup at all. I've duplicated the A and picked up a U with a clunky F to boot. So I should be able to score, but yeah, maybe a play of far for 22, or Fauna scores nothing, although it does address the ropiness of the rack. Alf is good as well. AUF. What about Fave? That looks quite nice, apart from the U. Fave. What about fuses? $41. Can't make my mind up what's best here. Okay, opponents provided some. Look at this. Fuse for 53. That looks good. I've drawn a third A, which is a shame. I could have played fuses, but it didn't make sense to play the S for just an extra 4 points. Now, Akka is good. Opponent plays the Q. I have Saka. Is Saka good? Saka. That'd be 29. Watson is good for future reference. Now, Ov takes an F. Calf gives back too much to opponent, and the rack leave isn't great. How best to get rid of 2 A's? What about Vay 18? Neff and Far 28. X has been played, but the Z hasn't. I think I might go with this actually. I will get stung, but actually let me just have a look. It just feels too... Okay, I think Maybe just far. Far. That's a better rack leave. I'm going with this. I might regret that move, but now this rack is pretty handy. Soaked plus a blank. Opponent's looking at this thinking, gee, I can't believe my luck. I just hope I don't get stung too hard, because that is awfully volatile. But it did, 38. Could have been worse. Now, Deacons is only good. I don't think you can spell Deacons with a K. It has to be a C. Just looking at this rack. It's got to be a bingo here. What about SK words? Scold? No. Wow, just can't see it. But I guarantee there's a bingo here. Just can't see it. Okay. I'm going to have to get rid of KO. Okay, that's definitely going to bingo. Caddies, for example. Sidecar. Now, is there something ending in IN? Deckerson. No. Scalenid. Oh, that's an 8. Candies. A word ending in IS would be ideal as well. Epicrids. That's an 8. Chins and no. Sidecar, cardies. Cardies looks alright. Sidecar, Cardies. Cardies looks alright. Witch and winch. Tacit, okay. I have witch here, 32 with a good rack leave. Any other good options? Kosh. I don't think Kosh is good. It's got to be with a C. Might be. Anyway, I'm going with witch. The rack leaves great. But it doesn't translate into bingo, unfortunately. Dirtying onto a G. A pity Bavin doesn't take another N. No other G's available. No. Okay, opponents played hope. Dirty. What about dine? Dine. Diner. And I've still got the N for chin on the next turn. There's a bit of synergy here, I think. Yeah, I'm going with... Am I? Yeah, I'll go with this. No bingo here, I don't think. Lyration. I wonder if lyration, gyration, but not lyration. Doesn't fit anyway through the A. But yon. I think yin looks okay. Or yon. It's not a bad rack leave. Yon, but then doi, do, the H. It's easy 36 point play. Hod, okay. Lorry. 28 looks fine. This looks good apart from the Y. Interlay from a L through a L. Anything with the T? Entreaty, no. Anti... No. The R and the A and the T are all letters that I have on my rack already, which is a shame. And ironically, these two T's as well. It's the only letters available to bingo onto are duplicated on the rack. Having said that, there might be a bingo I'm overlooking as well. Tertiary. I think I just play a Y off somewhere like here. Pick up a Z. Okay. Atrazine. Opponent plays through the T there. What to do? Maybe just Czar. Twinia. That doesn't really work. Wintrier. Wintrier onto the R. Wintrier. And I draw the second blank, so Wazeled. Just looking at the T, not enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not really. Okay, that kills that lane, but I can end in ED, so scaled would be fine. Baldies. The B is not particularly helpful for bingos. Baldies. Oh, that's the end of the game. Didn't realise. Thank my opponent for the game. Let's see what we missed. So it was opponent to go first. Baven seems fine. Now Jambay for 32 was best. Oxen for 39, but opponent had Vex for 43. Where was that? 12D. Okay, making Jambi as well. So not far behind. Fuse for 53 was best according to Analyzer with the AAS leave. Chi for 21 seems okay for opponent. Far for 28 was best from this rack. And I thought it was too volatile, but Analyzer liked it as well. Elevon was best for opponent. Now, I think I actually mentioned the word scold in my mind, but it just didn't seem familiar enough to kind of put it on the board. But yeah, now that I see it in all its glory, it does look familiar. So scold was the big miss, and I went with Co. Bagnet. That's quite a nice play. The only bingo available from the B. Bagging, bagnat, French word probably. And then Codeas was best because I was looking for words ending in IS, but AS would have done very nicely as well. So that's a shame. I missed Codeas. And that was 14 points shipped. Opponent's got 3 T's here. Tacit and Tipcat through the C. Tipcat, that's a nice word. Which for 32 was best from this position? And Hope for 27 was best for opponent. Tie-in for 21 at 10H. Where was that? 10H. Tie-in, yes, T-I-Y-N. Sorts the rack out perfectly. And that was 21 points. I went with Dinah for 17, Torah for 23, Lorry for 28 was best from this position. And then Rattan for 24. No bingo here. I thought there might be one. Buy for 15 with that rack leave, or AY for 30. That was Day, and yeah, that would have been best. And Riot Trees for 68, nice by opponent. Czar for 37 was best from here. Dugout, Doug, shocking rack, he went with that one. And then Wintria, which was nice, more wintry. And Tolu for 25 at the top. And then I had a host of bingos, and I went with Baldies, and that was the end of the game. So Skoald, Skoaled, was the big miss, I think. Apart from that, a pretty good game. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.